Today's episode is made possible by Matt 12128 and Mr. Auditor. Make sure to check the links below to visit their channels, subscribe, and give them the recognition they deserve. In this powerful double feature episode, we witnessed two auditors who refused to back down, and both ended up winning major lawsuits. First, we see Auditor Matt being unlawfully detained and physically grabbed by a female officer, all because he was filming outside a police station and wouldn't give his personal details. Then, Mr. Auditor walks calmly out of an open police car park when asked, but ends up wrongfully arrested by a second officer who let his ego take over. Both police forces ended up in court, and both auditors walked away with compensation.
I just like to say I'd rather not give me surname. What's your collar number? Are you recording?
Am I recording? Yes, I am recording on my
Why
camera.
didn't you tell me?
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I've only just started recording.
You put it on in the car, didn't you?
Okay, I've only just started recording.
Right, well, you need to tell.
We're going to detain you for the purpose of a search. Okay.
You never told me. You never told me why you were.
Cameras on me. Okay.
Yeah, we're supposed to tell people.
Alright, I'm not comfortable you being on police premises whilst.
Couldn't care less whether you're comfortable or not.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
This is a tyrant here, people.
Okay. What's your
She's
name,
going to
sir?
search us. It's none of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's
You're
not.
on police
Trust me-
premises.
trust me, it's not
taking
none of your
photographs
business.
and videos.
Trust me, it's none of your business.
Watch out, buddy.
Really isn't any of your business. It's a public place. I can take pictures. Come on then, off you go.
Detained under
43.
Section 43,
Yeah.
Search under the Terrorism Act, so on PC Lynch based at the police station.
From the moment the first situation begins, it's clear things are about to go sideways. A female officer quickly detains Matt, claiming she's uncomfortable with him filming outside the station. But feeling uncomfortable doesn't justify detention, especially not under something as serious as Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. It gets even worse when her colleague tries to jump in to explain the legal basis. He fumbles, can't even name the legislation until Matt himself says, Section 43. That moment says it all. The officers don't even fully understand the law they're trying to enforce. Section 43 only applies when there's reasonable suspicion of terrorism, not just because someone has a camera or is standing silently in public.
Can I get a copy of that?
Detained, put your arm down. No, don't
I'll put that
away.
there.
Charles?
Excuse me,
Okay.
I'm entitled to film, okay?
You're not. I'm asking you
If I want to film your personal cars, I can. There's no law against
I'm
it.
asking you to leave.
And I wouldn't have done. Don't touch me, I'm on public. Get
It
lost.
doesn't matter that you're on public.
Say
okay?
hello to-
Keep walking away.
No, I can be here if I want to be. All right, you're going to get yourself in deep trouble, lass.
Okay.
If you touch me, deep
Why?
trouble, because
Why?
I'm not doing anything wrong. You've searched me. You're
We've
satisfied.
told you
I'm
to
stood
stop
here.
filming our vehicles
I'm allowed to. You're
and
not
our
allowed to do
personal
that.
cars,
You're not allowed to do that.
So please leave.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why,
No, I
why
won't.
are you here then?
Because I feel like it. Catching tyrants like you and him. I will stand here and I will get every single personal car now, whereas I wouldn't have before.
Would you? Okay.
Excuse me.
Mister,
Right,
you're
you
a
just
driver.
go. Deep trouble. Deep trouble. Deep. Say goodbye to your job.
After the search turns up nothing, you'd expect the officer to walk away. But instead, she escalates things. Matt continues filming, his legal right, but she starts pushing him and shoving his camera. At that point, she's not enforcing any law. She's just trying to force him to leave. And that's the bigger issue. When officers know they don't have legal backing, many switch to using pressure or intimidation. In this case, she had the answer. She conducted a search, found nothing suspicious, and still couldn't let it go. It became personal. Her ego got bruised, and instead of letting it end, she tried to assert control through force. This wasn't about security, it was about pride.
These guys won't open the door now because they've just assaulted me outside the police station and took my phone off me. Because I was filming the cars. Well, love, this is what it gets you. Make a note of every single one of them. And that's that stupid cow that works there. But not for much longer. Well done, Ben. You were absolutely right. That was pretty much one of the most shocking ones I've ever come across. Actually assaulted on the public land and had my phone stolen off me. And they've just got themselves in a whole heap of trouble. And yes, I will be pursuing this one, make no mistake about it. A lot of the ones where I get a bit of aggro off them, I tend not to do anything. It takes something special, and this is a special one.
Thankfully, Matt didn't just walk away. He reached out to HNK, took legal action, and won. He received compensation for the illegal search and the physical treatment he experienced. It was a clear example of the system being held to account. When a viewer asked how much he got, Matt jokingly said millions. Obviously, that was tongue-in-cheek. The real payout was likely in the thousands. But here's the hard truth. That money didn't come out of the officer's pocket. It came from public funds, your taxes and mine. So, the public ends up paying for these mistakes, not the officers who made them. And that's the problem. Police can detain, search, push people around, and violate rights, and usually face no personal consequences. The system quietly absorbs the cost, while the individuals walk away without so much as a warning. Now, if you thought Matt's case was bad, just wait until you see how Mr. Auditor was treated. He also won his case, and we even get to see the exact amount he received.
What is?
This is here, come on.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, it was open.
Well, follow me then.
Well, I've recorded what I needed anyway, so no problem.
Come on then.
I am doing.
All right.
You're very impatient.
This is private property. Recording. These are private vehicles.
They are private vehicles, and I am coming. I walked slower than you.
Faster than that a minute ago.
I know, but my legs are aching now.
Come on.
My legs are aching, just give me a minute. Have a bit of compassion for people who's got bad legs.
Come on. You've slowed right down now. Come on.
You sound like you're talking to a dog, you know. Come on, come on.
It's trespassing. Can I ask you what you're doing, sir?
You can ask me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. What are you doing? Yes, please. Can I ask you what your name is?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, you're currently trespassing on police property. Can I ask you what your name is?
You can ask me, yeah, I'm not telling you.
Okay, so what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
What's your name and your date of birth?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, why not?
Mr. Auditor was already leaving the police car park, calmly and without incident. An officer was walking him out. It was over. But then another officer showed up, seemingly unaware of what was happening, and instantly started accusing him of trespassing and demanding personal information. Why? Because his ego kicked in before he even got the full story. Let's be clear here. Walking into a police car park with an open gate and no clear signage isn't a crime. At most, it's a civil matter, and Mr. Auditor left when asked. There was no conflict, no argument, no danger. Yet the second officer came charging in, demanding a name and date of birth. It wasn't about law, it was about control. When Mr. Auditor politely declined, the officer didn't calm down. He doubled down.
Okay, can you explain to me why you're trespassing on police property?
Well, the gate was open, I didn't see any signs, and it looked like it was public.
So,
If it's not public, then I'll leave.
excuse me, what?
If it's not public, then I will leave.
It's
Okay.
not public, fella. There's plenty of signs on the gate that says police
The
property.
gate was open, I didn't see the sign, so anyway, like I say, I mean, if it's not public, then I'll leave.
I'm asking you for your details.
I know you're
You're
asking
currently on the property that belongs to police,
I
and
know.
shouldn't be. There's
Yeah.
no access to public here. Can I
Well, the
ask
gate
you?
was open.
Okay, can I ask you why you're here?
You can ask, yeah. My clients told me not to say anything.
Okay, who's your client?
None of your business.
Okay, so I'm again going to ask you, why are you filming in police property and police personnel and also police vehicles whilst you're here?
And I've answered that already.
Okay, I'm asking you why.
And I've answered that. My client said I'm not to tell anybody.
Okay. Just detain this male here for me one second.
No, you're not detaining me.
Yes, you are.
No,
You
no.
are.
Exactly
You
where
are.
you
What are you
are.
detaining me
Until I can
for?
ascertain why you're on police
We need to
property
know what
and
you
what your
want then.
details are. You're
Well,
exactly
you
where
need
you
to tell
are.
me why you're detaining me. Why are you detaining me? What section?
You're on police property,
What
fella.
section?
You
You
shouldn't
can't-
be here.
You've got. I've
You're
got
still
to-
exactly where you are.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
What's your details?
I'm not telling you my
Okay.
details. You're either going to arrest me or you're going to let me go. It's not. That's it. That's the only
Okay.
options
In
you've
that
got.
case, you're under arrest under the.
Mr. Auditor stood firm, doing exactly what he's legally allowed to do. He declined to give his personal details without a legal reason to. He made it clear, either arrest me or let me go. That's not being difficult, that's knowing your rights. But the officers had no legal basis for detaining him, and when they moved to arrest, they didn't even cite a proper law. Only after the arrest did they mention Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, a go-to move when there's no real justification. But even that didn't hold water. Mr. Auditor had already complied by leaving when asked. The gate was open, signs were unclear, and the officer chose to escalate instead of de-escalate. The result? A £6,000 payout to Mr. Auditor. That's a serious settlement, and it came directly from the Homicide Division. They didn't fight it in court. Instead, they made a Part 36 offer, which is a legal way of settling quietly to avoid trial. They knew they were in the wrong, What's painfully ironic is that this whole incident started because an officer accused Mr. Auditor of trespassing, even though he was already leaving, and tried to force personal information out of him without any legal grounds. And in the end, it cost the department thousands. Once again, paid by taxpayers. This double episode highlights a harsh reality. Some officers still choose ego over the law and force over fairness. In Matt's case, we saw an officer jump straight to detaining him under Section 43. Not because of anything criminal, but because she didn't like that he was filming outside a police station. That's not a valid reason. It's a personal feeling, not a legal basis. And once she found nothing in the search, she still kept pushing, literally and figuratively. Her actions weren't about law enforcement. They were about trying to regain control. Matt's calm response made all the difference. He knew the law better than the officers confronting him. He knew that filming in public isn't a crime, and he knew discomfort isn't grounds for detainment. He held his ground with composure, and it paid off. Though he joked about receiving millions, his actual payout was probably in the low thousands. Still, that money wasn't taken from the officer's salary. It came from the public, once again. Then we have Mr. Auditor's encounter, an interaction that never should have escalated. He walked into a car park through an open gate, saw no signs, and left when asked. That should have been it. But another officer, fueled by pride, jumped in and made things worse. He accused, demanded, and then arrested, despite no legal reason to do so. When Mr. Auditor made it clear, "Arrest me or let me go," he was exercising his rights, not causing trouble. But instead of following the correct process, the officer lost control and wrongly detained him. Section 43 was only pulled out after the fact, far too late. In the end, a £6,000 settlement was paid by homicide police through a Part 36 offer, an attempt to make the problem disappear quietly. But episodes like this don't just vanish. They are reminders of what happens when authority is used without understanding or restraint. Let's be honest, these weren't complex cases. Matt was filming. Mr. Auditor walked into an open car park. Both cooperated. Neither broke the law, yet both were treated like criminals. That's not a training issue. It's a culture issue. Still, both Matt and Mr. Auditor came out on top. Not just legally, but morally. They stood their ground, stayed respectful, and showed us why knowing your rights matters. But the bigger lesson is that they shouldn't have had to go through this in the first place. Officers should de-escalate, listen, and follow the law, not their egos. Until that mindset becomes the norm, we'll keep seeing stories like these. And the cost won't just be financial, it'll be a public trust that keeps getting eroded. That's all for today's video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support this independent coverage. And don't forget to check out Matt 12128 and Mr. Auditor. Links to their channels are in the description. Show them some support. Thanks for watching.